Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Team MiniPlan, and I'm here to do a quick demonstration of how to calibrate the robot after you have fully assembled it. If you have followed the instructions correctly, your robot should be very close to its standard position. This calibration will just make that minor adjustments due to tolerance of the servo horn and also the motor itself. So first of all, you need to connect your robot to your device. Today I am using my desktop PC, so it's much easier. What you need to do is after you have connected to the robot, open your browser and type in the address in the address bar, 192.168.4.1/0, and then another browser with the same IP address except for the settings in the very last section of the address bar. So right here you can see in the settings all your calibration values for every single motor are 0. Okay, so let's start the calibration. In the 0 page, what you need to do is click on Alt button, and then this will bring the robot to the standard Darwin position with his arms up. Okay. See, right now the arm is up, but you can see servo 8 and 9, they are not flat as to if you look at 6 and 7. Okay, so I need to make adjustments to my the servo number 8 and 9, and here's how we do it. Go back to the setting page, and on servo 8 you type in a number first so you know where the motor, which direction the motor is turning. So right here I'm going to type in 5, and I press set. And after I press set, this action after you press set actually saves this calibration value into the EEPROM in the main control board of the motor of the robot. So after you do that, you come back to the 0 page and click on servo 8. Okay, you see that the palm had moved a little bit due to our calibration on servo 8, but it's going the right direction, except that we still don't see a parallel between the motor and this joint piece right here. So I'm going to make more adjustments. I know my direction is correct, so I'm just going to keep on adding to it. Let's try 10 and see what happens. After pressing the value, press set and go back to the 0 page and click on servo 8 again. Okay, now you can see the palm is parallel to this joint piece right here. Okay, we reference the joint piece because it's supposed to be straight. Okay, right now the next thing we need to do is to adjust servo 9. So the same thing, I go back to the setting page, and on servo 9 I type in a negative value, maybe 3. Okay, and see where it goes. I press set and go back to the 0 page and press 9 again. Okay, you see I need my arm to tilt up, but the value -3 actually made it tilting down, so I need to adjust it back to the positive side of the numbers. So here I'm going to type in 6 and see where it goes. I go back to the 0 page, press servo 9, and I see that the arm is actually moving, it's tilting up, and I know it's very close to where I'm supposed to be, but to be very precise, I have adjusted too far up. So let's move it down a little bit, and by typing a smaller value, let's try 4. Press set, go back to the 0 page and click on servo 9 and see what happens. Okay, the motor move a little bit, and based on my eyes, I can see that is parallel to this joint piece right here, and I see my arm is flat now. Okay, let's see the whole thing. Okay, you see my 6 and 7 is nice and flat. 8 and 9 is now nice and flat. So my calibration is done, and then all you have to do is you have to go through every single one of the motors, including the leg and the left leg, right leg, and then the other side of the arm, and then your motor should be fully calibrated after you have done this. Just something you have to watch out is to make sure when you turn your motor sideways, if you look at it, you want to make sure that it's straight, so it's not tilting forward or it's not tilting back, because when you start going through the working through the motions, your robot will tend to fall forward or backward depending on the weight shifting, and if you have done the calibration correctly on all of the motors. That's the calibration of the robots. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop us a message, and we'll try our best to answer your questions as soon as possible. Thanks.